morning. Today is Tuesday and our tidbit topic for today is affirmations. Last week we talked about positive thinking, and I suggested to you that if you change your thoughts, you will change your world. I wanted everybody to stop thinking negative thoughts and think more positively. But I failed to give you constructive ways to do that. And so this week, I would like to share a few of those things with you. For today, I'm going to talk about positive affirmations. Affirmations are these positive statements that you can say to address worries or concerns. So for example, if a young girl is feeling self-conscious about her looks and she doesn't feel pretty, she might use affirmations that give her some positive images of herself. She might say something along the lines of, God made me, God only makes beautiful things, I am beautiful. God made me, God only makes beautiful things, I am beautiful. That's a perfect example of positive affirmations and how they can help us change our mindset. As I have used these over the years, it started out sort of accidentally. I found myself thinking negative thoughts and I thought, what can I do to change this? I am going to worry myself into a frenzy. So I would sit and logically think about the problem. Even though it upset me to think about it, I would force myself to think about it, but only long enough to come up with the rationale of why I shouldn't be worrying. What I would do is I would dig my way through the problem long enough to figure out why I shouldn't be worrying. I would say, okay, I'm worried about passing this test, but I really shouldn't be worried because I've studied many, many hours for it. I'm well prepared. I've done run-throughs with my friends and they've convinced me that I know all the answers. And so I would make up the statements in my head that related to that problem, and I would say them to myself, like, you are prepared, you will pass the test, you can do this, something along those lines. But I didn't ever write them down. And then eventually, over time, I realized that if I wrote them down, it made the whole process work better. Because if I didn't write them down, what would happen was I would get back to worrying and I would have to go, oh, what were those statements again that I had? So if you write them down, then you can put them somewhere handy and on the bulletin board or in your purse and just pull them out when you need them and say them. As soon as that worry starts to creep in, whip out those statements and read them 2 or 3 times, whatever it takes to make you feel better. And always having them close like that, you can always have them when you need them. But I do believe that as much as you can come up with general ones, you can even find them on the internet. If you Google positive affirmations, specific ones that address the specifics of the problem that you're going through or the concern that you're worried about are better. And also do recognize that there are some problems that are legitimate problems that you don't have a solution to. In those cases, your affirmations should simply be, I cannot change this, God is in control, something along those lines. So look at the problem, address it as best you can logically, then write your affirmations to repeat to yourself and keep those positive thoughts flowing. I hope that helps you. It really helps me. But I'll share a few more things with you during the rest of the week's tidbits. I'll talk to you tomorrow.